It's a brand new day. Hey. Wake up every morning and say,
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. My name's Marissa and I'm really glad that you guys are here for today's video. It is currently 11:30 p.m. and I am heating up some sweet potatoes that I canned last year. I am just now getting to eat dinner because I was not hungry earlier. Kind of felt off today. So I'm going to heat up these sweet potatoes, doctor them up a little bit. Today's video is a what's for dinner video, and I had all of these recorded and ready to go for you guys, and then when I went to edit the video I realized that I had lost a lot of the footage. Actually, I lost all the footage, so I tried to get it back, restore all of it, and I wasn't able to do that. So I ended up, well, let me take that back. I did get some of it saved back or restored back onto my phone. There was one full meal that you guys are going to see at the end, but the other three, you're going to see the abbreviated versions, and I will try to explain it to you as the video goes on. I will have the recipes linked down in the description below, so you can refer back to that if it's something that you think you want to try. Two of the videos I had done shorts on YouTube, and so I was able to save that clip back to my phone, but you know, it's still not a full video of what we did. However, I'm going to go with it, so I will try to explain it to you best I can. So I'm going to doctor up my sweet potatoes, and I'm going to get ready to do a voiceover on this video, and hope that you guys enjoy. This first meal that we did is a fried rice, and I'm going to show you the picture of the fried rice that we get from Walmart. This already has all of the vegetables, and it has scrambled eggs and things like that in it, but I do like to add extra onion and extra eggs to this recipe. So all I do is I heat up some olive oil, and I'll add some onion and garlic, and then I will heat that up until the onions are translucent, and then I will add the bag of fried rice, get that to heat all the way through. I will add soy sauce and some sesame oil. Sometimes I like to add a little bit of honey, and then get that cooked all the way through, and then I will scramble some eggs in the middle, and then I flatten it out, mix it all up, and then flatten it out into the iron skillet and let it get a little bit crispy on the bottom. Flip it over, get a little bit more crispy. And this is one of our easy go-to meals when I'm not really in the mood to do a lot of cooking. This is one of those things that we will eat. And so on this night, my husband had brought home a loaf of homemade sourdough bread. A lady that he works with had made that and gave it to him, so that was part of our dinner as well. Right now I'm fixing my husband's plate, and he likes a ton of pepper on top of his, and so I think I did that off camera because you guys probably would have thought, what in the world are you doing? But he does like a lot of pepper, so here I am getting ready to taste the bread, and it is so good, y'all. Homemade sourdough bread, in my opinion, cannot be beat. So that was very good, and then I'm going to try my rice, and also it is very delicious. You can also get you some store-bought yum yum sauce. That's the way that my husband and my daughter like to eat it. And so this is a very delicious dinner, very quick, very easy, and simple ingredients. And so if you give this a try, let me know what you think. Next, I am doing a chicken pot pie casserole with a biscuit topping. This is a very, well, I started to say it's a favorite in my family. It's definitely a favorite for me. It is through and through the best comfort food that I know. And it's not necessarily a favorite of my family. My family likes it when I do it this way with the biscuit topping, but they don't really care for it when I use the pie crust. So what I did was, in a bowl, I added a jar of canned potatoes that I had canned. I add a can of green beans, a can of carrots, 2 cans of cream of chicken soup, and then I will mix all of that together, put it into a 9 by 13 baking dish, and then in the same bowl I'm going to mix together, I think it's a couple of cups of Bisquick mix, a cup of sour cream, and a cup or so of Sprite. And you want the Sprite, you want the mix to be a little sticky, well, a lot sticky actually, because you want to be able to spread it. Or if you don't want to do it that way, you can do like drop biscuits on top, but I like to spread it across the top. And then I'm going to bake this at 375 for about 45 minutes. You just want to make sure that the top of your biscuit is golden and that it is cooked all the way through. And like I said, this is delicious comfort food. If you got a cold night, we are in the middle of winter, and there's heavy winter forecasted for, it's blowing across the country right now. And so if you want something simple and easy to make, this is it. You don't have to have Bisquick. If you have your own biscuit recipe that you use, from flour or whatever, just go for that. Either way, it's very good. Or if you prefer the pie crust, same thing. So give this a try and let me know what you think of this. Again, I will have the recipes to today's video linked in the description below. This recipe is one that I actually type out because it's just something that, it's not really my own recipe. It's just stuff that I've gathered from other recipes and kind of made my own. So I type it out for you in the notes below. This recipe is another one of my favorites. My diet has had to change. I've had some issues come up, and so nothing major, but some things that I definitely need to address, and my diet is one of those things. So tonight's this dinner was something I was trying out. It is just baked oatmeal, and really with baked oatmeal you can do any flavors, any way that you like. I smushed up a banana, just one banana, and then I added 2 eggs, mixed that up, and then I'm going to add 3 cups of quick oats is what I had on hand, and then 2 cups of milk, and I'm going to get all of that mixed together. I think I do cinnamon. I think that's the only spice I put in there, but again, it'll be linked below. I do cinnamon, mix it all together, and then put some frozen strawberries and some frozen blueberries on top, and I'll put this in the oven at 375, and you need to bake it 45 minutes to an hour just so that everything is set and there's nothing really juicy I guess left in there. And then to serve, I like to put a dollop of butter on top and just a little bit more maple syrup, and that's the other thing that I added to it before when I mixed it. I added some maple syrup. Again, recipe is linked below, but this is really, really good. And when it comes to baked oatmeal, you really can mix up your flavors and do it. If you like peanut butter and banana, go for that, or peanut butter and jelly even. It's all good. So this last meal, this is the one and only video or dinner that I have all of the video clips to show you all, and this is the homemade hamburger helper. I'm going to brown up a pound of ground beef. I use the 93.7 ground beef. I'm going to add some onion powder and garlic powder and Worcestershire sauce, and then some minced onion as well, because I think the recipe that I looked up called for onions, and I just didn't feel like going downstairs to get any out of the freezer, so I added some minced onion. Here I'm going to add a couple of the bricks of tomato paste that I made this summer. I'm going to do that, and then I will add a little bit of chili powder. I'm going to get that cooked through. I'm going to get the tomato paste melted a little bit, and then I will add 3 cups of water, and then a beef bouillon puck that it's the Knorr beef bouillon. The recipe calls for 3 cups of beef broth. I didn't have any of that, so hence the water and the beef bouillon. Then I'm going to salt and pepper, and then I will add a cup of macaroni or elbow pasta to this. Let it come to a boil, and I can't remember how long it says to cook. I want to say maybe 5 to 10 minutes to make sure that your pasta is cooked. And then I'm going to add some shredded cheese to it, mix it up, Once it has, the cheese has been all incorporated and your noodles are done, I'm going to take it off the eye and put a lid on it. I turn the heat off, but I do take it off the eye because I don't want it to burn on the bottom. Put a lid on it and let it set for just a couple of minutes, and then we will be ready to serve. This was one of my family's, my husband was like, it's actually really good. I remember when my son was growing up, he didn't really care for Hamburger Helper. And to be honest with you, I like Hamburger Helper, but I like the pasta, not so much the hamburger with it. I mean, I like hamburger, but I just prefer the pasta in this dish. And with the homemade kind, it's the same thing. I really enjoyed the pasta and the sauce. The hamburger, I could, take or leave. So this was good, this was quick, this was easy. And so I hope that you guys will give these videos a try, because they really are weeknight friendly meals. If you're working and you come home and you really don't want to put a lot of effort into your dinner, this is something, these recipes are something that you can try, and your family will think, wow, you really slaved over the stove for this one, but you know that you didn't. So give these recipes a try. Let me know what you think. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, I would love for you to subscribe, become part of this channel's family. It's my day-to-day life. Whatever I feel like filming is what I'm going to film. Sometimes it's cleaning, sometimes it's cooking, grocery hauls, like I said, whatever I'm feeling that day. So I hope that you guys would consider subscribing and hit the bell notification. You'll know when I upload. And until next time, I'll see y'all later. Bye.